I'm so confused. Alright, well. Welcome to the first episode of CoDCast. My name is Jordan, also known as Start. We have your names. I don't know. Continue this.
I'm T-Rod.
Alright, and I'm Ventus, a.k.a. Tyler Hazelton.
Alright, and we're going to talk about some stuff today. What do you guys want to start with first? Because we all know what to talk about, so.
You know, I would like to talk about the Type 95 a little bit here. With all the changes that it's had and the banning, unbanning, we don't like it, we now love it. Now it's so orgasmic, whatever, I don't even know anymore. Pretty much what to expect with this. Do you guys think it's going to be staying in there for as long as it was, or do you think it's going to be just banned again?
Oh, from the scrims I've been in and from the scrims I've been watching off of pro teams, I haven't seen anybody use it. They've all been using the ACR IP7 and the Super Soaker. Like, I haven't seen them use anything else.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be banned, though, because they don't want another Black Ops with the FAMAS. Where everyone uses it.
Oh, my God, the FAMAS. Please don't. I'd say. Probably the biggest weapon I've seen being used is that MP7. I swear to God, every time I get drop shotted with that, I want to kill somebody.
The thing is, it's a mini ACR. It's insane.
Yes.
It's a really good gun.
It's not a mini ACR. It's more like the like, you know how it says actual size on the box of cereal? Yeah, that's the little actual size. And then they put the replica model, which is the big ACR.
Oh, God.
Comes with a mini MP7.
But yeah, that gun is insane. The ACR as well, as well as the ACR, that does some pretty good damage. When I first started playing though, like when Modern Warfare 3 came out, I thought everybody would use the SCAR instead. Like at first that was like popular, but now it's like ACR all day.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot more variation. And the funny thing about it, here's a funny little fact here. I got into a custom match, and everyone's using MP7s, ACRs. I don't have a custom class because I just upgraded because of an apparent prestige glitch that got patched, and I didn't realize it. Yeah, if everyone's watched the GameCast video, yeah, we all know it.
Yep.
But I go in, and I'm like, crap, I did not do a custom class. I'm sitting there like, oh, snap, what do I do? What do I do? I'm sitting there, I'm looking around, I'm like, which one? No, that one's got grenades. And I go to Barrett 50 cal. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go kill somebody with this. First kill I get is a no-scope, and then the second one I got a quick-scope, and the guy kicked me out of the lobby, and he says, you can't play right. I was like, dude, really? You can't use a sniper in MLG play? I've never been told that before.
See, I've seen that used at MLG Dallas. Nade shot, he pulled that off. It was sick. It was so sick. I saw that.
It's going to be so interesting because the snipers are so overpowered now. It's like always a one-hit kill, so there's no hit markers or anything like that.
Sure.
The Bear 50 cal really should be the main weapon for it. I mean, it was in Call of Duty 4. It was huge. But now that they brought it in as a smaller weapon, it's kind of like, okay, shouldn't you lessen the damage versus the other guns? They don't do that. They're like, okay, we'll bring this in and we're going to overpower the living crap out of it.
That's true. I don't know. I think sniping-wise, though, it's too easy. Like, COD 4, that was easy. Modern Warfare 2, that was pretty easy. And then you get to Black Ops, and that was an actual challenge. And people actually like sniping in that game. But once you come to Modern Warfare 3, it's like,
that game.
people are all going to snipe.
Especially when they released that patch.
So hard. Oh, God.
But yeah, the Type, again, sorry. Getting off track. Type 95 being banned and then unbanned, it's pretty pathetic. I mean, everybody in the forums and on Twitter was saying how a gun will never be banned from GB game types or MLG types. It's pretty weird how it gets banned and then everybody cries that it's banned. And now it's unbanned.
Yeah.
But I don't really see anybody using it, so I don't see it being a problem right now. Just in pubs, but not in competitive play. What do you think?
I mean, with guns, though, people will get mad. People will bitch and whine about it, and so they'll ban it, and then later on they'll bring it back. That's what happened with the Type 95. Back in Black Ops, it was the FAMAS. Back in whatever other times, it was other guns. Nonetheless, they're going to bring back guns for what the community wants, and that's how it's going to roll. But the thing is you got to look at the competition, and really down the line, it's MP7 ACR, MP7 ACR, and then that one random dude who has the M16A4 thinking is a professional player, which doesn't really work out that well. Nonetheless, it's like what's the problem with the Type 95?
Besides it being one shot, two bursts, whatever.
Yeah, if they would lower the firepower on it and then kick off rapid fire, I would feel proud of it. But
well, do you guys, since the banding issues, do you think it'll be used in MLG Pro Play, like at events, online tourneys?
I don't know. I don't see Scrims doing anything with it now, so I'd assume that it won't be anywhere like in future events. But I don't know. You can't really be certain.
I mean, it's unbanned.
Not really any reason for it. There really isn't. There's just ACR, the MP7, and then that, like I said, one random dude with the M16A4. That's how it rolls.
Well, what was awesome about the Type being banned at first was that and what I saw in scrims, I saw a bunch of teams and just regular people struggling using regular guns. Like, I thought that was pretty funny. Like, a lot of people were saying people who are pro or really good in Black Ops, nothing's going to happen to them in Modern Warfare 3. It's kind of happening right now. I mean, a lot of people are struggling with that Type 95. That's my opinion on that. I don't know.
I think with competitive gaming, though, and with Modern Warfare 3, people have really given up on the game. If you've noticed, people on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, they go, I'm bored of the game. It's just like, I'm done with it. It's not that fun anymore. It's not what Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty 4 was. And it's like, well, it's how it rolls.
Well, you have to look at it that, Black Ops last season, all it was 4v4 from us. And then everybody wanted to start playing Modern Warfare 3. And once Modern Warfare 3 got picked up, everybody played so much of it, and now they're just burnt out. I mean, there's some teams that are so consistent with scrimming, and there's others that are, like, kind of scrimming. But you'll definitely see those teams, once the season comes around. So,
especially with all the roster changes too.
Yes, and good transition there. What's y'all's opinion on the two biggest roster changes? In my opinion, Optic and Leverage. I mean, Optic dropping JCap, picking up Rambo. And then the rival team's Leverage picking up, what's that team? Leverage picking up JCap.
JCap. That dude.
That's too much slang on one team. I don't get it. Earlier I saw a scrim, JCap, he used to drop okay. But right now, since he's on Leverage, I just saw him drop 14 and 21.
It's really the team communications between them. There's some rivalry within Leverage right now, and that's how it's going to work. Unless they work out the difficulties that's behind them. With JCap, he has some issues with other members of Leverage. It's how it's going to go. It's just his feelings towards other people, and I think if he would really go after it, and if he would go after and pursue this team, not like go off of it like, great, I'm on this team. No, he needs to go in there and he needs to dominate, he needs to communicate, he needs to do everything he can possible, and that Leverage team is going to be unstoppable. That whole team is very, very talented. They just need the right push.
I watched Leverage earlier this week with JCap, and they were doing really, really good. They shook Optic. They made, I believe Optic won one map of the whole series that they were playing. One map. Like, Leverage is doing really good, but, I mean, every team has their bad days, off days, it's just the way it is. But right now, Leverage is looking pretty good.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't know, though. Rambo always seems to come up during tournaments, though. It's just, I don't know what he does, but he always seems to have, like, that upper hand over the rest of the competition.
Maybe it's because he's smart. I don't know, he's been around since COD 4. I mean, he did win Nats in COD 4, but...
He's always a different player, though. Like, every other player would sit down, relax. He's very aggressive. He goes towards, like, objectives and stuff. Another thing he does that not a lot of players do, he does, instead of tactical, he just goes default, so knifing is still, like, a panic knife sort of thing.
Yeah, true.
So, I don't know. It's different.
I still have that on mine, so anyway. I couldn't stand changing that, man. It's like, okay, I've been playing with this since COD 4. I don't want to change it, but I'm guessing that's what Rambo's whole thoughts are on that, but I don't know. Maybe Rambo might comment something else. But I think that with the default, I don't think it really changes much, other than the knives. And I mean, sure, you're gonna panic knife, but when the heck do you want to be right up in someone's face?
Well,
You really
there's
don't.
a that's when you start playing claw, that becomes more effective. Like big timer
Yeah.
JCap, when I saw them play in Dallas and Anaheim, they would claw, and when somebody comes around the corner, they already have that knife. I mean, playing tactical does have its benefits, but so does playing default. That is true. But like you said, yeah, Rambo comes up. Rambo, he's a really good player. He really is. He's really smart, but he's kind of scary. I will admit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just
He'll call you out, which is really intense. But
There's so much shit talking going on right now. It's ridiculous. With like all the teams. No?
with who?
Let's see. There's fear going back and forth with like everyone.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Just
how did Fear pick up? And like, is Sharp still free agent, or is he being
No,
picked
Sharp
up?
is scrimming with Envious. I saw. He's scrimming
That
with them
doesn't
for a while.
surprise me.
I don't know. Who is it right now? It's Foreplay, Dito, Stain, and Sharpie, I believe. And
Dito is really. I'm impressed with what Dito is. I haven't, before Black Ops, I didn't see him at all on the radar. He comes in on Black Ops and he dominated, and I was like, that is definitely a guy someone wants on their team. He's great on objective. He's great on defense. He's just that all-around player that you really need.
well, in last season Black Ops, some of the events, he had a bunch of 1v4 S&D clutches. I know there was one on the stream that a whole bunch of people saw, but he's a good player. It's just there's times when he's just like every other player. He chokes a lot. But other than that, he's a really good player. He's really smart, too. And he's only 18, 19? Is he young? I think he is.
He's young. Let's go with that.
Yeah, he's young. He's young. But he makes some good decisions, helps out his team. It's true.
Definitely.
wait,
yeah.
did they drop John? Oh, by the way, for
Fear?
fear. Yeah,
I couldn't.
say-
I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
They did drop John.
They did.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
I think it was Assassin and John who dropped out of fear, and I think it wasn't personal things. I think it was just Assassin needed to move on.
Wait.
That's
Are you
why-
talking about the beginning of Modern Warfare 3?
wait a minute. No, I'm just talking about in general.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know. I mean, from what I saw, everybody in Fear hated Fizzerp, Assassin, and Jailu. But I'm not really. I'll be honest. I'm not really. Oh yeah. See, no. So yeah, Moho, Saints, and John are looking for one more. Yeah, they just dropped Sharpie. That's just who they
I
dropped.
knew that wouldn't last that long. He's such a sketch. Nonetheless, I haven't seen him top 10 in a while. So.
But Moho, I'm not too big of a fan of Moho. He's that person that if you scrim against him, he will not give up host. I scrimmed against him once, and he tore me up just because of his host. And I felt like a douche because I called him out on it, but nothing happened.
I call you out for your
Why?
Moho. There. My finger would actually go up. So it's like.
No, but from some of these top teams with team changes, what's y'all's top 3 teams that are kind of being known? No, not being known. Shining stars in a way, I guess. I don't know. They're out there. Which top 3 teams do you see more?
I think Optics definitely won. Oh, Optics always going to be one though, because Optics it's Optic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, can't go wrong with that. I feel kind of bad for Censor once he got dropped from Leverage, but Leverage has stepped up their game so much more, so they're doing really good. Definitely up there.
I do also want to put Leverage, as one of those. They're also one of those top teams, as well as I'm not going to put them in the top 3, but one of the other next top-tier teams would be Next Threat from Quantic.
I'll be honest, I don't know their full roster right now.
To be honest, I don't know either, but I did see scrims. So with watching scrims, the random scrims that I did watch, they do look like they are solid. They have good communication, great posts. They're really good with what they do. They're definitely worth their championship,
Yeah. And
which was great.
That's good.
Hey guys, Next Threat won. What?
That was my expression. I could not believe it. I was like, the team that's always been under top 5 finally wins something. It's just so random. It's really,
it's like the most
really weird
team there.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was reading a bunch of tweets not too long ago from some of these top players, and they were saying that the top teams from last Black Ops season will be the same ones from this season. Do you agree with that? Basically, Big Leverage, Envious. It's just because. Do you think it's going to be the same people?
I don't want to say that they will be. I really don't. With how the teams were set up for Black Ops and how the rosters were, they were pretty solid. Now that you go into Modern Warfare 3, there's a bunch of sketches going around. There's randoms dropping out, and then there's pros retiring, etc. There's just so much things happening that Black Ops is definitely not going to be the same as Modern Warfare 3.
Well, you have to keep in mind that all Black Ops was 4v4 from Moss.
Right.
This is a variety of things going on right now.
I will accept that too, and I do also want to put out that with the new game, there's definitely going to be new uprisings. Black Ops had its own people who uprised out of the ashes, as you might say. People like Resistance, Leverage came out of nowhere. They weren't really big until Black Ops. They were kind of in Modern Warfare 2. They kind of were in Call of Duty 4. They weren't really big, though. And so when they went into Black Ops, it was like, bam, championship. And it was big. It was like, TP sitting there, yes! Everyone else is like, yeah! We're all like, yeah! Red team won the game, yeah!
Yeah, I think this season, I'm reading the chat, and, they're saying, Fear is not, Fear is inconsistent and stuff, but I think the community knows more than the actual teams, because we actually watch the streams, we actually pay attention, but
Fear right now is a bunch of sketch. That's what it is right now. It's the home of sketch. So with what Fear is, it'll be interesting to see if they can even get into top 10 with the communication that they have. Because right now they're not looking like they could be anywhere close to that.
Well, I liked how in Raleigh, it was like, did your mic cut off?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Oh no, I was saying I like how in Raleigh that once when Moho didn't play, and that was the actual championship that Fear won this season or last season. I like how everybody was saying, this is the reason, or no, now we know the reason why Fear never won anything this season or last season, which is because of Moho.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Moho is the guy who's, there was people who quit out of Fear because of Moho, and I don't want to down him really bad because, the thing is he is a pretty good guy. But when it comes to gaming, all I've been hearing is that he is a pure douchebag.
Yeah, he's really negative. He really is.
He's negative, and it's like, that is not someone who you want to play with. And that's really what the prize people of what they want to do. And when they went Trolley, like you said, Assassin went in there as captain. Assassin dominated. They dominated as a team. And it really proved to Fear Moho, and he's just sitting there like, oh, man, guess what? I'm coming back next time. We're going to win. No, you're not.
I saw a bunch of stuff, though, comparing Ego and Moho to the same, comparing them to, they take money and everything. There is no comparison between the two because Ego, between him and Moho, Ego actually gives back to the community. I mean, free tournaments, or free entry tournaments. stuff like that. Like, come on, nope, you don't really see that anywhere else. GBs, you have to pay credits. I mean, come on.
I don't really want to give Ego credit because with the community, he's not. He's high and mighty with this community, but the people who have played in his tournaments have not said he has paid out. So I would like to see some of the lies come arise and become truths, but I haven't seen any of that happen. All I've seen is him going higher and higher and not even going after the community, trying to say, well, this thing and this thing happened, but here's the proof to where, this is what it is. There is no proof. So it's kind of sad.
All right. Now, I feel like we're talking about people too much. Let's move on. This is probably the biggest topic, or besides the team changes. Infinity Ward. Do you think they will help? Do you think they will help Modern Warfare 3 be more competitive? I mean, they need time. The timer that needs to be fixed. Spawns, they need to be fixed. Guns need more recoil. Like, do you think Infinity Ward will help out? I mean, the only Call of Duty company I've ever seen that will help out, and that's Treyarch. They're the only people that have helped out. I don't really see Infinity Ward doing anything.
When you look at the companies that are with MLG, like Epic Games, Treyarch last year, Riot Games, and
Riot,
they all go after what MLG wants, and they want the competition to be as high-paced and as highly highly glorified as the rest of the games that are there. They want to prove that they're on top. Modern Warfare 3 and Infinity Ward have not done anything towards that, and it really pees me off that they sit there and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll fix this and we'll fix that, and an update that's going to be this way over here, not right here, over here.
Wait. Speaking
it's
of
like Modern
updates.
Warfare 2 without updates, or the same thing where they didn't have any updates, they didn't do anything.
Exactly.
The LAN deal, that will not be fixed. There's no way they're going to actually sit down, write a code, like, here you go. But I don't really see Infinity Ward helping out anybody.
No, they'll be like, oh yeah, thanks for buying our game. Now go have fun with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Did they finally patch the prestige glitch yet? The prestige token glitch?
Yeah, they did. That
they finally
made me mad. That's why I couldn't go in and do that. Pissed me off.
I had over like 100 days of XP.
Yeah, I was like sitting there. I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. Nothing. What? I started raging so hard. I was like, oh, I got double XP. I might as well freaking play.
Yeah, I remember one day I was playing, and there was already speed hack lobbies, and I was running around. I was streaming, and I recorded this, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I put it up on YouTube, and like there was a bunch of people that were like, yeah, this is going on. It's Infinity Ward. And then there was a bunch of people like, yo, this is iMovie. This is Movie Maker. You're making this fast, whatever. Like, they came out with an update the next week saying, yeah, we're sorry for the speed hacks. Here's this. It doesn't really do anything. It's just a gaming.
Present. Download it.
That's probably the only thing I've seen them do.
The thing is they go, oh, guys, we did spawn logic. It helps spawning better. No, it didn't. It did nothing. It literally was an update that did nothing. It sat there, and they were like, hey, guys, this is our update. It's called Update 1.07, and Update 1.06 is exactly like 1.07.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? There's just one thing different, okay? The name. No way!
I remember I was watching, Rambo came out with the new, his Thinking Like Rambo series that he does. I saw that, his new one from Modern Warfare 3 a couple days ago, and he was saying that the spawns in Modern Warfare 3, the reason they spawn there is because of where you are at. So, like, on Dome, if you're in loading dock, and they're, like, on, like their flag is in Dome, like, they're going to spawn inside or just out of it. It's like, that's the reason, that's the way it is. And I don't really see, like, I think Black Ops had a better idea of that, but I don't really see what they were doing for that.
That's when you know it's sad, when you're like, oh, Black Ops had a better idea for it. Because everyone hated on that game.
I think Black Ops, I really like Black Ops.
Black Ops was a good game, and it's like, David Vandahar, and all the rest of Treyarch actually attempted to do things for the community. Where is freaking Robert Bowling and his entire team when they go off, 3 weeks just to bring out one update that doesn't have anything to do with anything on the game? It just says, bug fixes. Oh, really? What bugs did you fix? Is there any bugs in the game? Really? I thought during beta time you had a little bit of time to do that. Sucks.
I think it was just everything that they do is just a domino effect. It just keeps happening. Something else is happening right after the other. So I swear, Infinity Ward needs to get their shit together. I'm sorry. Like, they
hey
really
guys,
need
you know
to
what
get this going.
we're going to take down servers for a while, and we're going to replenish them now. And it'll be update 1.7 thousand. And you know what this update's going to do? Exactly nothing! God!
No, but I think Black Ops competitively, I mean, I know we're going to talk about this next time, but I think competitively it was the right game choice. Like it came out at the right time.
Yeah.
Everybody was, I'm going to say tired of Modern Warfare 2 it's still Modern Warfare 3, but the way the guns are, there's no recoil. You get to Black Ops, it's actually a challenge. It's actually, I believe that game actually took skill besides the 4v4 from Moss. I mean, I think that game actually, was a challenge.
Yeah, but still, you gotta think about that though. Like, whatever you see the pros use, like, you're gonna use that too. You're not gonna be like, oh, well, he's using an ACR, but I'm gonna try out something else. Like, you're gonna use what they use. So if they're all using ACRs, you're gonna be like, okay, I'll do that too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's adaptive learning, isn't it? That's the technical term for it. That's what I do. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm getting killed by somebody. Like, he's quickscoping and everything. Oh, time to put my quickscoping class out. That's everything's shot, and they're like, oh, you can't fire. It's like, you were able to do it. What makes me so different? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Modern Warfare 3 is dead to me. Oh, my God.
Like I said earlier, like, a bunch of pros burn out. Like, I think everybody who plays Modern Warfare 3 right now is pretty much burnt out. I mean, I have a friend who streams a lot now, and he was telling me how he doesn't like to play Modern Warfare 3 anymore just because everybody in that game sits in a corner or just runs around shooting you with rapid fire. It's like, people like that take the fun out of the game, especially in pubs. It's just
hate it.
Not great.
It's what Modern Warfare 2 was. The thing is it's like, hey guys, here's Modern Warfare 2.5. Everyone's been saying it. It's 2.5. That's what it is. It's not 3. There was no HD difference to it. And then once you get over there, it's like, oh hey guys, same crap. Enjoy. No, I don't want that. It's the same exact stuff though. That was problems in Modern Warfare 2. So it just brings out everything that sucked about Modern Warfare 2. They re-brought it in.
I seriously, I don't think Infinity Ward will help out MLG in any way. If they do, that will be a freaking miracle. But we all know COD 4 Modern Warfare 2, they did not help anybody, and I think it's just going to be a regular game. Yeah.
COD 4 was actually a pretty good game all its own. I won't lie. I mean, it did have its problems. Now it has real big problems because it has no servers and infected lobbies. Yeah, what I do, that's literally what I did one day out of my day. I was just like, hey guys, I'm going to go in an infected lobby. Everyone's like, oh shit. So we start doing customs, and I'm flying up in the air and everything, but nonetheless, Call of Duty 4 was that game that Infinity Ward made that was just awesome. But the thing was, is they had experience with Call of Duty 2. And Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 1 were both brand new, brand spanking names. And it was like, everyone was like, oh my god, I'm a PC. I'm playing with other guys. Booyah. Fist pump.
I think playing with a keyboard and mouse actually takes more skill. Especially in COD 4 Pro Mod. That's so much more. Oh yeah, especially Counter-Strike. That does too. But,
StarCraft.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Oh my god. This kid.
StarCraft.
I just build crap.
So bad at it, but I'm gonna love it.
Wait, I know what game I'm professional in, guys. Minecraft. Like,
yo, don't even.
I'm serious. I have this class in my school that's called Cisco, and it's networking, and it's like learning about routers and everything. Everyone's like, yay, routers. I'm like, let's play Minecraft. Everyone's like, yeah. So we set up a server, and there's like 15 people on one server. It's lagging like crap, but we don't care. It's amazing. It's Minecraft. That joyfulness. Oh. Makes you want to jizz in your pants.
Oh my god. Anything else you guys want to talk about though? Like, we went over the two big big team changes. That's Optic and Leverage, Type 95 and Infinity Ward. Anything else?
I
guys
want to
wanna touch up on
discuss
something?
fighters with more mustaches and Modern Warfare.
Oh, nice.
That'll go into
Okay,
next
we're in a
week. I'll bring
commercial right now. We're in a
mustaches in
commercial.
next week.
Mustache.
Nonetheless,
I guess
think we
that's
got
it for the night.
yeah,
I don't know,
Yo, we're in a
45
commercial
minutes.
break. We're in a commercial break.
yeah.
All right.
All right, so you guys are done. Or you want
Cheers.
to talk about
Thanks
something
for
else?
stopping by.
Because
This was the first episode.
yo, you hear me?
Hopefully next time Grim will be here.
Yo, we're in a commercial break. Nobody can hear you.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
Okay, but
Holy shit, you really got thunder.
do you guys want to go a little longer because I'm about to get Rambo to retweet it, but
Sure.
I have a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about next week, but
it's really
Yeah,
up to
Grim.
you. Do you want to keep commercial again?
oh god. I'll be honest. I want to get Grim in here because he has.
Oh, wow, they can hear it.
No, go away. You can't hear us.
All right. You guys can finish up. We'll do it later.
Well, we can find something to talk about, I guess. Like,
No,
I
it's
have
no
this-
big
I
deal.
have-
Just finish it up. It's
I
fine.
have a really big
Cool.
topic, but it's Grim. I want Grim here to talk about it, and
Topic.
I want it to be next week because I mean it deals with Black Ops, and
He's
you
Black
know,
Ops. Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 is just a pain in the ass. That's all it is right now. But,
That's why I play Halo.
Just spam them with fucking whatever it's called. Commercials.
God. But, yeah,
Look at you.
I guess that's it.
Commercial.
Oh my god.
Don't look
I mean,
at me wrong.
Made at least $2 tonight.
No, more like 30 cents.
Oh, God. You say 37 or 30 cents?
Like 30 cents because we only
Oh,
had
yeah.
like 20 concurrent viewers. For every 1,000 viewers we get $3.
Oh yeah, it's the same way YouTube works with Machinima.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess that's it. I guess we should just call it a night.